And the regular season wrap-up, Washington and Dallas underway. It'll be a touchback. Whitehead takes it in the back of the end zone. Kellen Moore leading the offense from the 20-yard line. His second NFL start.
180!
Darren McFadden trying to go over the 1,000-yard mark. On 2nd and 9, McFadden with running room. And gets up across the 25 and goes over 1,000 yards for this season. Only the second season where he's played in all 16 games. 3rd and 3.
180!
Moore off the hands of Cole Beasley.
Over the primary punt returning duties. We'll see a lot of him on offense today with some of these starters getting a break later in this football game.
Punt goes out of bounds. Crowder never had a chance, just trying to track it.
To maintain what we've seen of late.
And on 1st down, Cousins completes. There's Jordan Reed, who's dancing around for a 1st down up near the 39-yard line.
Optimistic the way these guys have played here of late too.
180!
Catch made at the 40, and moving upfield is Pierre Garçon.
Wilbur gets an opportunity to start at will linebacker. He has 4 starts at the other linebacker this year.
Thompson in at running back gets the football and knocked down right away just short of the 43-yard line. On 3rd and 6, time for Cousins. And the pass is low. That's Ryan Grant, but not good enough for the 1st down. Boy, fans don't like to see DeMarco Murray having success for the Eagles.
Have not seen a lot of that with them from the Eagles this year either.
Tress Way, his punt towards Whitehead. Fair catch called for at the 6. His second 1,000-yard rushing season, going over that mark moments ago. And on 1st down, McFadden trying to find some running room. $300,000 bonus, Jen, for going over 1,000 yards. And Stephen Jones telling us he's in the plans for their future. More on the run, incomplete for McFadden. Got an Omaha from Kellen Moore on 3rd and 8, and the screen misplayed by somebody. It's 4th down. And Crowder hoping to have an opportunity back at the Redskin 40. Driven out of there, and it'll bounce around midfield, and here goes Crowder. Actually lost a little bit after getting up near the 45. Brought down at the 49. Cooley, part of the broadcast team of Washington. And another touchdown, and he'll add another record. That's Crowder with running room. Jamison Crowder. All the way inside the 3-yard line of the Cowboys. Orlando McClain saved a touchdown.
This is your receiver right here in the slot. Fake the play action, come back on this little slip screen and watch the offensive lineman get out in front, then just leave the rest up to this dynamic rookie who gets down inside the Reds.
180!
Cousins for Ryan Grant, and touchdown Redskins.
He's going to come here and just a little bootleg, come back out to the other side underneath the quarterback. Just another well-designed play, gets Dallas sleeping a little bit.
Out of 5 is Cousins, increasing his completion percentage and adding a touchdown. And the extra point is good when you talk to him, and you can see it in his play as Hopkins drives this through the end zone. Cowboys haven't had a kickoff return for a touchdown since 2008.
About breaking up the season into quarters. They want to finish their quarter with 4 straight wins.
Kellen Moore completes the pass at the 25. Bryce Butler, who again got the start for Des Bryant.
It's encompassing everybody. Nobody's been up to par.
McFadden, a tough run across the 31-yard line. Well, it started with Romo, and Cowboy fans are familiar with Brandon Wheaton to get into the playoffs. McFadden is a receiver, bottom of your screen. Moore with time. A pass behind the line of scrimmage. Terrence Williams all the way across the field. He's going to get a 1st down. And that gets the crowd excited up near midfield. The team in receiving yards and added to it with 19 on that, a lot of it with his legs. And a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in on Kellen Moore.
That's the reps. They know they got a chance in the playoffs and they want to stay hot.
After a loss of 8, it's McFadden. Gets up to the 47 after running into Tyshawn Jarrett. A lot of chatter going on 3rd and 14. Middle of the field, high and intercepted. Will Compton has it. It was intended for Jason Witten. And the takeaway straight out of Compton. He gets back to the 42.
And this ball just sails out of his hair. This is Will Compton right here. He's trying to get the ball to Jason Witten, and it's late down the middle of the field. Sometimes a dangerous pass. High, and Will Compton, who took over the starting inside linebacker job here about a month and a half ago.
24-yard return.
180! What's up?
Alfred Morris gets the football and gets down inside the 37, 38-yard line before getting shoved back.
180! What is that?
On second down, Morris met right away at the 40 by Byron Jones. It'll be 3rd down. Thomas checks in. Had a big game against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Redskin division clincher. Cousins for Pierre Garçon, who has it, and he's in with a Redskin touchdown.
Good job by Kirk Cousins, buying time in the pocket, the willingness to step up and throw this ball down the field. And then Pierre Garçon, one of the best competitors on this Redskins team, makes a fantastic catch here, leaping catch through the falling down secondary of the Cowboys.
Scoring tosses against this Dallas defense. And the extra point, 14-0.
Jay Gruden was telling us yesterday that yes, because of Kirk Cousins' success and his ability throwing the football, they're comfortable dropping back and throwing it 40 times a game. We'll see that today.
Impressed with what he has seen out of the 4th-round draft pick Kirk Cousins. McFadden with room. And a first down up near the 35-yard line. Best offensive play of the day other than the Terrence Williams run. Ball's loose and the Redskins are on it. It was an awkward exchange. Chris Baker has it and then dishes it off. D'Angelo Hall down at the 18 of Dallas.
Well, just mistakes that you can't have if you're the Dallas Cowboys. You want to get back in the game. Center quarterback exchange, the most fundamental part of football. Can't get that right. And the problems continue. The myriad of problems continue for the Cowboys.
Well, the good news for the Redskins is they're flying into the playoffs the way they want to.
Changing positions to safety.
I hope he knows those people.
Down by contact further back prior to the fumble. We'll review the play.
Big credit to the defense.
The play, the runner was down by contact with possession at the 29.5-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 3:41. 3:41 in the game clock, please.
Hey! Rano! Stop!
Pass is caught, brought down right away at the 25 is Garçon.
It's all empty package.
180!
Doing everything.
After a gain at 6, it's Morris. Maybe got down to the 21 at home, but who they play won't be decided till after the Vikings and Packers game is over. Could be Seattle or either one of those two as Morris gets the first down. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the opening quarter.
180! What's up?
It's Morris straight ahead. Morris down to the 10.
Big guys up front, you run right at the heart of the
180!
defense.
What's up?
Picked up 8 yards. This is his 6th carry today. Alfred Morris carried a total of 6 times in the meeting with the Cowboys earlier this year. You'll see the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Cousins for the end zone. Juggled incomplete. Pierre Garçon got his hands on it.
Tell me this game means nothing to, especially to a guy like Olatoye out there.
First incompletion for Cousins. And now for the end zone again, having to get rid of it a little early as he got knocked down at the 15-yard line. Trying to go to Crowder. Cousins for the end zone. Touchdown! It's Jamison Crowder.
And I'm not sure what Dallas is doing here on defense, but this was 7-on-7 throw and catch here for Kirk Cousins to Crowder. Nobody even around the receiver when he caught this, and just an easy step into the end zone. Crowder's right here, and just watch the back end of this defense. I think they're playing man-to-man, and Terrence Mitchell there, gets picked, and Kirk Cousins makes an easy throw.
Earlier in the game, remember he had the 44-yard completion. That was his longest of the season, and the extra point by Hopkins.
This offseason, he told us he rededicated himself to getting him to turn himself into the best player he could be, and we're seeing the results.
Dustin Hopkins this time wants some type of return, and Lucky Whitehead on the bounce. And works his way up to the 25-yard line. Kellen Moore. Robert Turbin knocked out of bounds. Now Moore, when we asked Jason Garrett, he's really not even playing for the number 2 spot here. Kellen Moore's pass, he is caught, and getting near the first down. Terrence Williams looks like he got enough for it, and it's good enough for a first down.
16 weeks. You sign up for 16 at the beginning of the season. Finish it.
Robert Turbin the carry, and fights hard to get up near the 38. Compton, who had his first career interception earlier in this game, making the tackle. Turbin again. Hit hard. Compton got to him, and then a couple of other Redskins. Encouraging to see, knocking his helmet off. The whistle had blown. All right already. Turbin and Compton, there's a flag down. Cowboys have won 4 of the last 5.
Personal foul, offense. Number 87. 15-yard penalty, the down counts.
Underneath. James Hanna falling at the 30. It'll be 4th down.
We haven't seen any of that. Can't get the ball past midfield here.
And 0 for 4 on 3rd down as Jones drives this punt to Crowder at the 20. And he'll be smothered at the 22-yard line, knocked backwards. Jeff Heath again.
Let you know, Chris, as soon as we know more.
All right, thank you. DeMarcus Lawrence, a knee injury. He's out for Dallas at the moment. Jordan Reed with another catch. Kirk Cousins, by the way, the first Redskin quarterback in history with 3 touchdown passes in the first quarter.
Why did he? What's up?
On 2nd and 7, Morris straight ahead. Let's get a game break. Win, they're in the playoffs. 3rd and 5 for Cousins. For Crowder, he's got it. Kept his feet in, and yes, at the 44, and that is the record for passing yardage. Cousins on that throw, 4,000 plus, so he passes Jay Schrader's 86 mark.
Well, here's the route. You're going to see him come all the way and come out the sideline. And Crowder is the benefit of a terrific touch pass by Kirk Cousins.
Why did he? What's up?
Cousins at age 27 has found his rhythm, floating it for Reed perfectly. Ball comes out, but it's out of bounds. Catch made.
Why did he? What's up?
After again at 29, Pierre Thomas. And you know, Thomas, an interesting story because Jay Gruden said, I like guys that you can sign on Monday and they play on Sunday. They actually signed him Wednesday. Back on the field for the Cowboys. On 2nd and 9, high snap gathered by Cousins, middle of the field, Reed, knocked down. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Here at the top of the screen, let's see if Kirk Cousins dials him up for a touchdown op.
On 3rd and 4, underneath that Crowder couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Austin Hopkins to try a 27-yard field goal. And nailed it. 24 out of 27 this year.
It was Kirk Cousins, starting quarterback of the Washington Redskins. If you haven't seen
so
that
you
movie.
do football and movie reviews.
Yeah, if you haven't seen The Force Awakens, definitely go see it.
Still waiting to find out who they're going to play, and may not know till the night after the Packer-Viking game. Kellen Moore for the first down to Terrence Williams.
And this is where Kellen Moore can be really good.
Cowboys will try and correct for next year. McFadden trying to find a block. It's down around the 24-yard line.
That's a fantastic point you make.
Moore, his arm was hit, pass released, and it was Mason Foster who hit him. Cole Beasley fighting out of bounds short of the first down. D'Angelo Hall wouldn't let him get loose.
Quarter and a half of this football game.
It's a fake. Straight ahead run. Depends on the spot. Falling forward. The Cowboys, the direct snap inward. On 4th and 1. Jeff Heath, who's been making special teams tackles in the first half, he gets the snap and goes right up the middle.
And why not? You're down 24 points. Your offense is listless.
One win at home this year. Underneath, James Hanna down to the 43 and a first down. He has suffered a pick and a fumble. Set to throw here. And wide open is Terrence Williams. Can he make it in the end zone? No. 3 Redskins close in a hurry, including Will Blackman. McFadden inside the 5. Back here. That's Brian Hoyer, the quarterback for the Texans, as the pass is caught. Jason Witten not good enough to get into the end zone.
His footwork, see if he's out of bounds before this ball crosses the line.
And I think that's what he was trying to do, is reach the ball across before he went out of bounds. The official right there.
But again, Kellen Moore is just a second late on that delivery. He was wide open in the flat. On time, it was an easy touchdown, but we'll get a chance to look at this, and this picture should give us a pretty good indication. It's close, right there.
After reviewing the play, clear possession, 3 feet down, the receiver penetrated the goal line.
It's a touchdown. Dan Bailey with the extra point, and the Cowboys are on the board with just over 3.5 to go.
In here, it just feels like a huge event whenever you're in this stadium. The Redskins in town. House is still packed, even with the 4-11 record.
Yeah, it's a social event. It's a gathering, regardless of whether it's a playoff game. Compliment number 2 to Cousins in the eyes of the Redskin organization. And Morris carries straight ahead. McCoy's pass is complete to Grant, and a touchdown catch earlier from Cousins in the game. It's a first down.
Colt McCoy was part of that pretty crazy quarterback carousel last year here in Washington.
In limbo at the moment, but anxious and ready to play whenever, wherever. On 1st and 10, it's Morris. And we will keep a close watch. Jennifer Hale checking on Deshaun Phillips, who you saw being carted away. Chris Thompson in at running back. McCoy to throw. Wide open down the sideline, but just couldn't connect with Rashad Ross. Blitz picked up. McCoy's on the run. And they get to him. The ball's out. It was a fumble. Terrence Mitchell eventually got to him and forced the fumble. Looked like the Redskins may have gotten on the ball, but let's see the official recovery. Josh Laribas was back there and did come up with the recovery. And it'll be 4th down, the Dallas defense.
Well, great pressure by Terrence Mitchell here, and really a bad decision by Colt McCoy to try to get that ball out. It's clearly in the grasp. He had his arm hooked by Mitchell. There's no reason to try to throw this. It's fortunate that Laribas is right on the spot to make this recovery. But you see the thumb, and yes, they are correct in their ruling to give this back to Washington.
Where they track everything. Wanted to make sure the arm was going, so it was a fumble, but it wasn't a forward pass. Lucky Whitehead has it. Here comes a flag as he's run out of bounds up across the 25-yard line.
During the return, illegal block in the back, return team number 31, 10-yard penalty, 1st and 10.
Garrett, Jason Witten hauling it in. See if they play off that momentum here. As he is caught, Bryce Butler up across the 20. Check that. Cowboys have 2, Washington 3, as Moore completes over across the 30s, Terrence Williams, and gets out of bounds.
180! Right set!
Wide open is Witten, and he's got it at the 45 of Washington.
Oh, that's it!
Bryce Butler. Inside the 23-yard line.
180! Right set!
Kellen Moore, catch made by McFadden, brought down inside the 15. It's Mason Foster on the tackle. Dallas has 1 timeout. That's 10 completions in a row for Kellen Moore as Witten gets down to the 5. And a timeout, the Cowboys will use their last. Terrence Williams at the bottom. Kellen Moore, end zone, touchdown, Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley right here in the slot. You'll see 41 blitz, leaves D'Angelo Hall one-on-one, and just a really nice move by Cole Beasley. And the Cowboy receiver wins.
Dan Bailey, and at one time, 24-0. Rashad Ross back to receive the kick. And touchback, so to the 20 with 21 seconds remaining. Around the players, the ownership, the Redskins will go to the half with the lead. It'll be a touchback and out to the 20-yard line. Reason Cousins is out of the game. Alfred Moore is still in there. He has carried the most for Washington as he gets up to the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd down 9. Let's check in down on the field with Jennifer Hale. Thompson, usually the 3rd down back. Colt McCoy. And Pierre Thomas, the ball is out and incomplete right away. Ruled that way as Anthony Hitchens was in on the hit. They're down and 9. McCoy, middle of the field, Thomas, catch made, but brought down at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
Won a football game, and a nice stop to start the second half.
Dressway drives Lucky Whitehead to the 15 of Dallas. Here comes a flag at the 30, and he's knocked down short of the 12-yard line.
During the return, illegal block in the back, number 51, penalties declined. During the kick, holding, return team, number 31, that penalty will be enforced. 1st and 10, Dallas.
Who opened the game carrying the load, got a breather with Turbin, is back in there, and gets the football. McFadden gets outside. All the way up near the 40-yard line before D'Angelo Hall ran him out of bounds.
180!
Kellen Moore. Incomplete, a little behind Terrence Williams.
180!
On 2nd and 10, McFadden gets up just short of the 45-yard line. Jerron Johnson. Jarrett also was hurt in the Redskins secondary. Moore is going to go down. Chris Baker, who had a fumble recovery in the first half, gets the sack. Jamison Crowder back at the 15. Catch called for just across the 10-yard line.
180!
Alfred Morris on the carry.
You know, there's a lot of good decisions on this Washington team. On that offense, you talked about Kirk Cousins already, Chris.
Calling is part of what Bill Callahan is involved in. And making those adjustments as Morris runs. You saw the line, you know, he respects